water situation in my individual household is that my water is depleting rapidly year by year. The estimated life of my well is really unpredictable, but the best guesses are it's good for 10 to 15 years. The fact is that with the rapid depletion of the aquifer due to high production usage in the Central Basin, our wells in the margins are going dry. Urban water use, of course, is a real driver behind the depletions in the Denver Basin. The projections are that it's depleting 30 to 40 feet a year. And of course that affects all of the water providers in the county. In particular, it affects the rural water.
Urban water use does impact rural water use, but so does vice versa, because we are all tapping the same source of water.
The large water providers in the urbanized areas have very deep wells that go down into the deepest aquifers in the county, and many people say that therefore it does not affect those of us on individual wells, which tend to be in a shallower aquifer. Other people say that those wells do draw from the upper aquifers. It's a debatable point. There seems to be a healthy debate about that right now.
I think there's probably a lot of misunderstanding between the urban users and the rural users. I think probably both of us blame each other for the fact that we have water problems and water woes. And I think that the more conversations that we can have and the more educated people can have, we can all understand that we're all in this together.
The rural water users in Douglas County didn't really have a seat at the table in some of the discussions about regional water provision.
And unless the rural water community is united, we're out of participation. And that's why the Rural Water Authority is so important. And at the last Water Summit, it became an official county entity.
I'd also like to thank the Board of County Commissioners, because without their support, we wouldn't be here today. So with that, I'm very pleased that the Board of County Commissioners approved the Rural Water Authority of Douglas County. Thank you.
The Rural Water Authority is a group that was formed at the behest of Commissioner Boand. A group of citizens were brought together to discuss how to create a group to provide representation for the rural water users.
The Rural Water Authority is composed of all of the people in the county that are on individual wells, which is about 8,000 people. The entities of the Rural Water Authority are represented by a 9-board membership, which is composed of 5 director districts and 1 county commissioner and 3 small water providers.
5 of the board members represent districts within the county, which is a regional area. Like my district is around Parker in the northeastern part of the county. Our districts exclude anyone in the municipal boundaries, so it's just the unincorporated part of the area. And also exclude people within the large water providers, which is Parker, Highlands Ranch, Castle Rock, and some others. The board is working very hard to develop a unified voice to represent all of the interests that are in the county that are not represented by the urban areas.
The Rural Water Authority will be involved with other entities, Denver Water, Aurora, the South Metro Water Supply Authority, and of course other agencies that deal in water matters and issues. We will cover the waterfront in terms of our involvement.
Thunderbird Water is working with the Rural Water Authority because we believe that it offers us the chance to engage the larger groups and be able to participate in the build-out of infrastructure and the purchase of sustainable water supplies.
The Rural Water Authority will be an important communication node for us to work with as we're evaluating regional water projects and solutions to the, Douglas County water supply issues.
Stabilizing the Denver Basin water table is critical for Douglas County.
Well, it's important for all of us to be able to turn on the tap and get water, and so those of us on individual smaller wells, especially in the shallower aquifers that may not have as much water supply in them, it's important for us to be able to rely on that for a long time. So we need to try to figure out what the best way is to be able to provide water to everybody in the county in case their own supply fails.
The Rural Water Authority was formed to be successful.
Well, I'd like to see the Rural Water Authority gain the support of all of the rural water users. I think that's the key to our success.
I would also hope that the urban areas of the county will realize that we weren't created to be a threat. We're created to try and be a partner and to help each other solve the water problems that exist in Douglas County. And if we can be a part of that accomplishment, which I think we're going to have to be, then I think we will have achieved everything that we could possibly want.
Rural water interests now have one voice and can speak collectively to accomplish the things that we need to get done.